It went down. Me and Mikey on Chicano Tube, Chicano Street. Christy, what up? We're doing just a recap of the live here. As you can see, it was me and Mikey. Much sought after live. I went viral. Millions and millions of views. It's still going crazy on my TikTok, X, you even the Instagram. I've been seeing the numbers by Facebook. It's just crazy. But anyways, like I said, Mikey wanted me to be on the actual podcast, and I joined him. And man, it got lit. It was lit in there. And I seen one of his shorts.
Uh-huh.
I seen one of his shorts, sis, that he dropped. That thing had 140,000 views on one of his videos. One of the things I was saying. I just know that when I was on there with
Yeah.
him, I just know when I was on there with him, sis, I was like, man, I have to make sure everything that I say is basically clip worthy. I got to give it my all, speak as clear as I can, give a direct, good answer to whatever he said. He gave me some hard questions. And shout out Mikey and his wife Christine. Shout out Chicano Tube and all the people out there that rock with them. It's a great platform. I think it's probably one of the best channels on YouTube right now. It's kind of a small channel, still 13,000, but shoot, that's good numbers. But I can see it, going up higher and higher as the days pass along. Your thoughts on the actual live interview, sis? You were watching the whole thing, you and my wife. What were you thinking?
No, so I absolutely love Christine. She's just amazing,
Yeah,
and her and I have like kind of clicked and talk a little bit in private messages and stuff like that a little bit. But anyway, I thought it was a really good live for me. That you believe in free speech, and obviously Mikey does too. Some of the comments that were made though, I'm you know me, I always keep it a button, like I'm always gonna keep it real about everything. I thought was like very disrespectful from some of like the people that he had wrenched up in there. And I think that Christine tried to remove as many as she could that were really, really disrespectful. But I love the questions that Mikey asked you because that we've said it a million times. That's how we do it. Iron sharpens iron. You you have opposing views, and you have different beliefs in life and things like that. But sitting down and talking about it in a civilized manner, without name calling, without those things, is how real progress is made. And I love that you always stand for. They can never say you flip flopped. That's one thing that
yeah,
nobody can ever say about you ever. That
yup.
you call Trump whenever he needed to be called out. You do those things. You still support Trump, but we can still call him out. And you stood firm in your convictions and your beliefs. And I think that Mikey really respects that about you too. He's a great podcaster. I really enjoyed it. They wrenched me up, and I know that they really had a hard time because a lot of people don't like your message, and that's just basically what it is. A lot of people, believe that their allegiance is to wherever their heritage is, and your heritage is America, so you stand for the American flag.
That's what I'm saying. Like everybody's mad at me, and they're all like making videos, and some people are reacting to me, but like they're saying, "Be proud of your culture and your heritage." My culture and my heritage, all I know is Texas. All I know is United States of America. My parents were born here. My grandparents were born here. And I even believe my grandparents were born here on one side, but maybe the other side, maybe there's something down the line to Mexico. But how far do they want to go back, sis? How far do they
I
want me
mean,
to, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying. How come they want to sit there and burn my American flag and lift their Mexico flag or whatever flag from other countries and say they're proud of their heritage where they came from? I came from Texas. I came from Southside Midland, Texas. Why can't I be proud of where I come from? I don't know nothing about
and,
Mexico. And
and
hold on, sis. I don't want to go to Mexico. I don't give a flip about Mexico. And to be honest, it really pisses me off when I see them burning my flag, protesting in the street, shutting down the whole damn freeway. People can't even go to work. I'm speaking for the working man. These fools have been protesting for 7 days straight. Do these fools even got a job? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
damn. But the good thing is, the protests are kind of dwindling down. It ain't even getting coverage on the big channels. Trump ain't even talking about it. You're not gonna
nope.
stop Trump. I'm gonna say it right now. I didn't post on my big page. My wife said, "Don't do it. We don't want to give these illegals any you know any notice.
Uh-huh.
No, any
Yeah.
notice." But ICE is already ERO/ICE is already in my city. We saw them in Southside Midland. My people done send me the videos and photos. I'm not posting it because it would probably give up my people. You can see the angle of the house, but they're
Yep.
already in Midland, Texas, sis. So it don't matter with these protests, what they do, how much they try to protest every day of the week till Trump's, gone. It's not going to stop nothing, okay? We voted for this
Yep.
man to clean up this country. I seen other haters and other people that make videos about me and talk bad about me. They're in their comments saying, you know what? If you're illegal, you got to go. It's as simple as that. It ain't being mean. It's actually being fair across the board, no matter what nationality, what country you're from, whatever. If you're here illegally in my country, you got to get the hell out of my country. It's simple and plain. There's nothing wrong about enforcing our borders and the laws and the rule of law across the land. Go ahead.
So this is something, and I said this on a live that we did together. It was a long time ago, but you just said that all you know is Texas. Like that's all you know. You don't know anything. You don't know anything about Mexico. You don't know anything about that land. And it is just so crazy to me that people say because you have brown eyes, that you look Mexican, that you are a sellout and things like that. I never in my life, black people racially profile other black people on if they're too dark skinned or they're too light skinned.
That's
I
true.
have never in my life seen a white person go up to somebody and say, "You're too white for me," or "You're too blonde headed for me," or like the blacks and browns are the most racist to each other that I have ever seen in my entire life, ever. Like they're willing to like go to violence for it.
I'm telling you, sis. That's what I even said in the video. I said when I was back in the street, I was beefing with people that looked like me. Nothing
Yeah.
about a black man, nothing about a white man. It was someone
Yep.
that looked like me trying to take my head off and vice versa. So, anyways, this video was very good. I don't think it
It
accomplished
was very good.
it accomplished probably me getting a couple more followers. If you're gonna hate me, you're always gonna hate me, right? You're not gonna. You
Yeah.
nothing. I'm like Trump. Nothing I'm gonna say or do is gonna persuade you to come on my side if you don't like me, right? So I had a bunch of haters in there. I had a lot of people I saw in the comments say, "Man, I'm from Odessa. You got a new subscriber."
I saw that.
The
Yep.
the thing is, y'all, I'm in Texas, and if you don't know, I don't know if I said it on the live with Mikey, but it's like this: Texas and Mexico got some history. We kind of don't like
Mhm.
each other. This is bad blood, to be honest. I'm not sitting saying I don't like Mexico like that, but I'm a Texan. I represent Texas.
Yep.
California, I guess they're somewhat different, but they always use the argument. I said in another video with Jesse Lopez, they want to claim that we stole this land, but we conquered it. We won. We gave Mexico 15 million, and we took the land. It's simple and plain.
Yep.
It ain't stolen. They agreed to it. They had to, and we gave them the money, and we could have gave them nothing. But anyways,
Yeah.
the live was popping. I hope Mikey does good numbers. And man,
Oh, me
people,
too.
I'm gonna be honest. He got that video with 130,000 views on that reel. Everybody talking ish, And I'm gonna be. I hate to even say it out here like this, but I kind of told Mikey a long time ago, man, bro, don't get into the politics, bro. Don't tell him you're a Trumper. You know
I
what I'm
remember
saying?
that. Yep.
I said, bro,
Yep.
you're really gonna step into something that, man.
Hmm.
I don't know to be honest, with all due respect to my boy Mikey, I don't know if he was. I'm not gonna say if he was ready for it, right? Because he's his own man, but I don't know if he knew what.
Understood like the
Well, yeah.
consequence of what could happen with it.
Well, let me just say, I don't know if he was. If he was, I don't know if he expected all the blowback he's getting.
Right.
I don't know if he knew what
Exactly.
he was kind of getting into as far as the whole enchilada. No pun intended. Because I'm telling you, it hits a big pile of you're stepping in whenever you are MAGA. Whenever what I'm saying, his wife is all MAGA'd out.
Yeah.
She's a Trumper through and through.
Yeah.
So
Oh, yeah.
like I said, it's very. I don't recommend it to nobody really to get into
Yeah.
politics, especially making content. And then,
You
man,
got
I
you got
salute
to be
him.
super thick skinned. You got to be
Yeah.
super thick skinned and be willing to get it from both sides. And it was a good live. It was an excellent live. And I just I'm just for free speech always. And I just rolled with the punches with some of the comments and stuff like that. But they tried. Christine tried to keep everything civil between everybody, and I thought it was excellent. I loved your stance, which never wavers. I like the
Never.
question. I like the questions he asked you. There were hard questions that when people are put on the spot, don't, they're like, ooh, how am I going to do this
Not
where
me,
everybody
sis.
doesn't hate me? Right, exactly.
Sis, I'm gonna tell you right now, sis. I don't back down. I don't apologize. Have you known me to apologize? Look, I'm gonna be honest. If there's somebody out there that I've somewhat wronged or I said something bad to a woman, maybe a woman, or like I'm not saying nothing weird, but like I'm just saying, like I remember like one time that woman was I was talking crap to some woman in the comments on IG. I thought she was someone else. Remember, sis, and we were arguing,
Yeah,
and then
yeah, yep, yep, yep.
later when I found out that she wasn't who I thought it was, I said, hey, I don't know if I messaged her. I try to not be in no one's DMs, especially women. That's just how I operate. But I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I do have conversations with some pages or some people that are women, but I always try to keep it some kind of a separation between me and
Buffer,
anybody
yeah,
that I really don't know that are women. That's just how I operate. And ask Christy. Anyways, it don't
right.
matter. The point is, I told her, I commented and said, hey, or I think I even messaged her. I said, hey, I didn't know that was you. I'm not lying. You can be mad all you want. I said, I thought you were someone else. That's the honest truth. I'm sorry for what I said. And you know what I'm saying? Blase, blase, right? And no big deal. Now, something like that, I'll apologize. All right. I make a mistake. But as far as me apologizing for anything that I say that I truly believe, Christy, how many times have I apologized? Hello?
Always keep it, but always,
No, Christy.
I was
No,
just,
no. I said, how many times have I apologized whenever over
I
anything I
know.
say? How many times have I apologized?
I don't think that I've
Zero.
ever heard.
I'm trying to ask you a
I
question.
no, listen, listen.
Go ahead.
I know. I've never heard you apologize. I have seen one or two times that you gave a certain individual a couple of chances, and they're with a big group, and everybody's going to know who I'm talking about, and it just never, that relationship just could not be maintained because of his Lexit views, I guess is the best
Yeah,
way I
but
can say it.
I'm just saying, as far as
Not
me,
to apologize. No, never.
but I'm just saying, as far as me standing on what I said, I never apologize for any of my stances. The Bible
Nope.
says to
Never.
hold to keep your face like flint. Look forward, get ready for the blowback, and deal and roll with it. So I said, say this: I see a lot of people that apologize. A lot of people sit there and make excuses. Man, say what you really feel. Say what you mean what you say, and that's all there is to it. The thing about the internet, yes, once it goes on the internet, it stays on there forever. But to be honest, like I told my wife, we already know people forget. Scandal happens a week later, they're talking about the next scandal. You know what I'm saying? So
Exactly.
I just had to
Yeah.
say this, y'all. I don't apologize. I don't back down, and you can see it on my video with Mikey here. That's just what I did, and I let it rip. And like I said, I salute Mikey and his wife. And I mean, look, boss to boss. Baller to baller. Look at his studio. Look at my studio. The camera, the mics, the Mac audio, the software we use, the lighting. This stuff is not cheap. So, and I know that I'm gonna be honest. I ain't a pocket watcher, but I know that Mike's racked up. I know him and his wife are very, they do well in business. I'm the same way. I'm just saying, us too. If you just look at us, we are somewhat leaders in this content creation space. We put our money,
Absolutely.
we put our money where our mouth is. Our content speaks for itself. We got high quality audio, video, podcast productions and pages whatsoever. So me and Mikey really, we're like on the same level as far as I would say in life. People that came from the street were parents. That's what matters. We handle business,
Absolutely.
we make good money, and then we put our content out. So me and Mikey, I salute him. I got much love for him. I actually feel that me and Mike, I told my wife the other day, I said, Mike is going to end up on the same boat with me. You know what
Yep.
I'm saying,
Sure
sis?
is. Yep.
He was doing this Chicano stuff and, these Chicano videos, and that's cool. And he still does his thing, but man, he's going to end up on,
Me,
they're going to try to cancel his ass like they,
Me, Steph, and Christine are going to be standing on the shoreline and waving to
Mhm.
y'all.
Yeah.
Bye.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because
Yeah.
but I'm gonna be honest. I think he does do it more better than me because I'm not gonna mince words. I'm not gonna sit there and cater to no other group of people. I'm not saying that he does, but I see that he lives in Cali and he lives a certain lifestyle and he has a certain viewers. So he's kind of different than me. I'm just hardcore MAGA. I don't give a flip what anybody thinks or says, and I'm not saying he's not like that, but to a certain degree, I think he's more better with his approach and delivery for kind of being, I would say, not a middleman, but someone that can kind of meet in the middle with varying views.
Yeah.
Me and you, sis, we ain't playing games. We don't give
Yeah.
a flip if you like
No.
us or not. You can kick rocks,
No.
kiss my steel toes, and
Yeah.
whatever. But the point is, I do see him, handling different varying views better than me. I'm gonna be honest. I like his style. I honestly feel like I said he's probably one of the best podcasters in California. His channel's just not big like everybody else's yet, but I do see a bunch of success in his future. I wish him the
Me
best.
too.
And one thing that we talked about, I don't want to say too much behind the scenes, but I mean, he deals with big old millionaires, right? I mean, business
Yeah.
here and there. I'm in the same boat. So that's the thing. And we talk about that off air. Like, man, most raza or Chicanos, hood fools, whatever, they never leave their city. When I was back in the streets, I would never leave my hood. I didn't know it was a bigger world. And now,
Oh yeah.
now I'm not saying I've left and gone other places, but business opportunities have come across my way. I've spoken to big wigs in the oil field. You know what I'm saying? I'm rubbing shoulders with big old lawyers and oil tycoons, and oil men such as myself. And now I'm an oil man. Same thing with
Yeah.
Mikey. He sees a whole new, way of life because he's doing $1 million deals, basically. I ain't trying to pocket watch or put his business out there. I'm just saying once you see something different, especially with business, and then you see, like what I said on the video, I don't know if I said on there or I said it somewhere else, but the white man being good to me, sis.
I mean, it's truly the American dream. I mean, and
Exactly.
that's just it. That is what like Mikey's trying to get across, and you're trying to get across is
Yes.
that it's truly the American dream, and it is attainable. I mean, they always want to talk about white privilege, white privilege. Well, you and Mikey got lots more than I got, and I'm white. You know what I'm saying?
Sis.
So I'm telling you, it that's just what it is. It's the American dream, and we haven't said it in a long time. It's grit and determination, and that's what it is.
Sis, and I got boys from the trailer park days, white boys. Them fools grew up broke like me and my people. You know what I'm saying? They
Hmm.
just because you're white or born white don't mean that you're gonna get a silver spoon in your mouth. But I know these country fed white boy, oil white boys, these oil men out here, they ain't playing games. It's
Nope.
funny, they sit here and say, hold on real quick. Yes, sis. I hear a lot of people sit there and say, because Alex Rosen went viral because he's making fun of them fools out there at the protest, right? Oh, if I was
Yeah.
there, that white boy knock him out. I said, man, you should have did it then. I said he was out there in the protest doing what he does. That dude's a big old beast savage, and he was over there punking y'all in the protest. Y'all ain't gonna do nothing. I said to say
Right.
this, like, uh, these white boys ain't going for it, y'all. You can sit there and clown them and hate on them all you want. They ain't going for it. And you better quit playing with them. Simple and plain, y'all. I mean, that's all there is to it. Anyways, we're going down the weeds with the convo. It was a very good video, me and Mikey. I respect him for putting me on there. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. This guy, I don't know why he's doing it. To be honest, I really don't even know why I'm doing this. But I see him. He's consistent. Every day making videos, going live, sis, making posts, and it's like I see him doing it, and I'm like, man, why is he doing it? Not like hating or nothing, but I'm like, why is he doing this? Because I know what it entails, but I only ask a question because I'm doing this, sis, and I'm like, why am I doing this? It's because after a while you get like a bug, and it becomes second nature for you to get up, get on your phone, post, make videos, make content. I don't know what it is, sis, that we're trapped in this content world. Me, you, even my wife. My wife, excuse me, she's basically a content creator, even though she don't make no content, sis. She's right there watching, listening, reading, telling me what not what to say, but like giving me ideas, showing me stuff. It's just crazy that we live in a content creation world. And Mikey, I think he brings a lot to the table. Him and his wife, I think they're very important for the Chicano slash Cali MAGA. And there they are, y'all. Shout out my boy Mikey and his wife Christine. I'm gonna put it back on
Absolutely.
my regular screen for the final words. And I'll just say this, y'all. It was a good, fiery video, but I honestly believe this, me and him speaking, is deeper than that, y'all. I've seen a lot of people hate on him as of late because him having me on there. He said that somebody wanted to fight him because they're putting me on there, right? I'll just leave it at that. Somebody was mad at
So
him.
ridiculous.
They're so
Yeah.
mad, sis. But you know what? I want to say I think that we're basically revolutionaries in the digital realm, right? We came from the street. We handled our situations. We raised our families. There's no smut on our names. There's no weird paperwork. We're not no weird perverts. There's a bunch of weird perverts on the internet. And I said, say this: me and Mike on the same boat, going down to the same MAGA island, and I hope we get there in one piece one day. Final words, Christy.
No, I completely agree. I really enjoyed the live. And I think that if you really look at how business deals are made and things like that, that I think if you really look at how business deals are made and things like that, then it's two men who might not agree with something, but you learn something from each other. And I just think that it was a really good live. I really respect Christine and Mikey and hope we can do it again soon.
Amen. And with that, y'all, we're out of here. Christ is Lord. Trump 2025 and Mo. And you ain't gotta like it. Later.
Later.